Hey, folks, and good afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I'm Tyler Chandler, your police captain, here with special guest, Chief James Hambrick. We have Richard Frankich and Taylor Givens joining us as well. Welcome to each of you who are joining us, too. I see Judy chiming in with a good afternoon and just thanking us for to our families about a happy Thanksgiving. So awesome. Glad another 13 of you, 15 now, watching us live. Chief, welcome. Glad to see you, man.
Hey, thank you, man. Glad to see you.
Taylor and Rich, y'all have had a good day, I hope.
Yep.
Yeah,
Been
so
a great
far
day.
so good. I think Taylor down at the investigative house, y'all did a little baby shower, right?
We did, yeah. Had lots of Thanksgiving food, baby shower for one of our coworkers
Good.
and fellow detectives, and I'm full now.
There you go. I was able to take a group of my staff out for a brief meal too, and just having a good time. And Rich, you were down at the TBI with your folks with Tibers, handling another one of your I guess chapters of duties here.
That's right. Had a great meeting with those folks.
Good, awesome, cool.
So,
Well, let's get into it. We had a good week this week. Detective Michael Cordell went to the University of Tennessee National Forensic Academy. It's a 10-week course, pretty intensive course, where he learned how to investigate crime scenes, all the different details about a crime scene. And now he is more of an expert in that area. So we're grateful for Michael and all he contributes to us for that. You see in the pictures, Lieutenant Cothran and Deputy Chief Mullins as well were able to go to his graduation. I know, Chief, you've seen Detective Cordell for years grow within our department, and just appreciate what he does.
absolutely. Great accomplishment. And again, it just adds to what our investigative division will be able to do, having multiple people disciplined in those areas.
Yeah, and he is our third employee that has this National Forensic Academy under their belt. You have Sergeant Josh Lowe and Sergeant Lance Snyder as well. And Taylor, with you down in the investigative division, I know it helps y'all out tremendously having folks with this extra training. Also, this week we were able to, last Friday really, be at Paper Mill for the Coffee with a Cop. First time there, I heard it was a great time. I couldn't make it. Then also yesterday night we were down at Just Love Coffee. Tracy and Annette, they're the co-owners of Just Love Coffee, and they had an idea to provide Thanksgiving meals to people in our community. And they were able to do that, and we served over 200 Thanksgiving meals. So a lot of people in and out, and just the smiles on their faces made it truly worth it. And Tracy and Annette are certainly going to do it next year, and they are probably suspecting it will grow. I suspect it will grow too by how awesome it was. And it's nice to be able to give back in that way. But awesome time. Rich, you were down there. You were to hang out for a little bit, and it was just a good time overall.
Yeah, we had a great time. And I was out front with Officer Wenzel, handing out turkeys as folks were leaving. Lots of smiles, lots of good times, great conversation. It was a lot of fun.
Deal. Just remind you that Tennessee Christmas Parade is December 9th at 11 a.m. And Chief, if they haven't told you yet, you're the Grand Marshal. I'm hoping to find you a awesome car with blue lights in it that you and Miss Denise could ride around in. But surprise, Chief, you're the Grand Marshal, and folks, the parade route is from Two Rivers Ford Park, which is the Mount Juliet League Fields on Lebanon Road, and it leaves there, goes towards Mount Juliet Road, and then goes south on Mount Juliet Road to Division Street, where it will end over on East Division by the railroad tracks and the Chamber of Commerce. But about 80 floats will be in, thousands on the roadside celebrating. Your chief of police, who is retiring on December 15th, will be our Grand Marshal, an awesome way to honor him as well. And the night before is the Christmas tree lighting ceremony down at the Mount Juliet Clock Tower. At 5:30 p.m., food trucks will begin serving. 7 o'clock will be the tree lighting, and it is presented by Shiloh Baptist Church. So there'll be some music, some food, some fellowship. Hope to see you out at both events. And want to remind folks about our internet safe exchange zone in the parking lot. And Taylor has some more details on how you can be safe if you're buying things off Facebook Marketplace. Taylor, what you got?
So we've had an influx of individuals who have been scammed on Facebook Marketplace. So I kind of just wanted to give a few tips, something you guys can look out for when you're buying on Facebook Marketplace. I know Facebook Marketplace has kind of taken over what we used to use Craigslist. People are using Facebook now. So there's pros and cons. I just wanted to kind of give a few tips so you can safely purchase things off of there. Always check the buyer profile and also the reviews. When you click on a profile, you'll be able to tell quickly if it's a fake profile or if this person has lots of friends. If they have, no profile picture, just a few friends, and it kind of looks like it may not be a real person, it probably isn't. So that's one red flag that you can look for. When someone sells items on Facebook Marketplace, a lot of the times there will be reviews. So you can see, hey, this person is a reputable seller, or no, they're not. So that's one thing that you can do to make sure that person is a real individual. Like Captain said, we have internet safe exchange spots. I know several other police departments around us in this area also have those. So that's a good safe spot. Normally, the department has a camera on that spot, so it's heavily monitored. Of course, you have officers always driving in and out. So there's always someone there. So I recommend if someone does want to meet at that spot. If they say no, I don't feel comfortable, that's probably a red flag, and I'd probably not go through with that transaction. Another thing you can do is notify a friend or a relative, just so they know where you're at. Hey, I'm meeting this person with this username at this time at this location. Just in case something were to happen, they know your last known location and who you were meeting up with. Always use secure payment methods. A lot of the times people think, I'm just going to use cash. But if it's an item that is of a lot of monetary value, that individual knows that. So you never want to make yourself a target. So if you can use, like, PayPal's a really reputable one. They're very law enforcement friendly. So I always recommend PayPal, and then Facebook Marketplace also has kind of a purchasing vendor. I kind of just tell people to steer clear of cash because there's no way we can track it. And then if they get robbed, we kind of don't have any information. So always use a secure payment method. One thing that we've seen here lately in investigations is people overpaying. So they'll say, hey, I can give you $500. When I get the item, though, I'll just need you to give me that extra money back. And that's a big red flag as well. And then also never hand over that item until the payment is received, because you would never want that person to take the item, you don't get the money in return, and then they're gone. So those are just a few tips I wanted to share just to safely be able to purchase things off Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, good stuff, Taylor. And just want to reiterate, if you are meeting someone in person, find a internet safe exchange zone at your local police department. Most police departments have these in their parking lot. Under bright lights, they have surveillance as well. And if someone does not want to meet you in that internet safe exchange zone, that's a red flag. Avoid that transaction altogether. But we've seen it in our community where people are being robbed by meeting them in public places where a lot of people are under bright lights as well. And it's just not safe in today's times, I don't think, to meet anyone other than a safe exchange zone in the local police department to make that transaction, especially if you're dealing with cash and selling items back and forth that are of high value. Good stuff. Well, folks, it's Thanksgiving, and it's a time that we give thanks back to our community for all things that we are grateful for. And I know, Chief, you wanted to join in for a little bit because you kind of on your way out. We're going to miss you, and say a few words and stuff with Thanksgiving upon us.
All right. First thing, just thank you guys for the job that you do with this forum to keep our community connected and put out this live, even though there may be a few that initially join in on the initial thing. Many tune in and watch, at a later time. So just thank you guys for what you do in this space. So, and it's great. I'm grateful for it, and I'm actually able to tune in myself. Sometimes I'm tuning in right from where I am today, and sometimes when you say I want to, anybody have something to type in, I'm about ready to type something. So
there you go.
But it's grateful. We want to certainly, as we go into and approach this holiday season, um, safety is paramount, always. It's paramount. We'll have people looking out for the bad guys, so to speak, as we call them. But we want to make sure that we're equipped and doing our due diligence as members of the community as we go into our marketplaces and shop and have a good time. It should be a time that we celebrate and give thanks for for the blessings that have been bestowed upon us to enjoy family and friends and just celebrate through these years. But we know that uh, all the time that it's not, it's not like that for everybody. Some people have another agenda during this holiday season. So we want our community definitely to be safe. It's been a privilege and a blessing to serve the Mount Juliet community in the capacity as law enforcement. And man, I've just been thoroughly blessed. I don't know how this Grand Marshal thing is going to go, man. I've been kind of, for 11 years now, I've been set in my place right behind the honor guard,
Right.
as we go in the parade. But we're honored. We're honored that to participate and to just honored to have chosen to be the Grand Marshal. But it's mixed emotions. People have been asking me about that. How it's mixed emotions. I'm certainly going to miss the people I serve here at the Mount Juliet Police Department and our community on a daily basis. Those some know that I've taken a pastorate in Franklin, Tennessee, and I've already started that. That's was in October the 1st. But people say, "Well, are you moving to Franklin?" Well, no, I love Mount Juliet, so I'm staying in Mount Juliet. So as a resident, I'm grateful for the decision of the city leaders, city manager, and board of commissioners to promote from within, and give congratulations to Deputy Chief Mullins and his upcoming appointment to chief, and certainly to you, Captain, for your appointment to Deputy Chief of Police. And, we're grateful for it. And so, as a resident now, I'm not talking as chief of police or anything. Just as a resident, I'm confident and comfortable and proud still to live in such a place with the upcoming leadership as it is. So just been, again, my privilege to serve for these years. And we're grateful for everything God has in store for us. But to our community, man, have a blessed Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday season. And know that your Mount Juliet Police Department, we're here with you. We're here for you. So God bless you.
Yeah, thank you, Chief. It's known. I don't think anyone wants you to retire, but there's chapters in life, and you're turning that next chapter. But just grateful for the foundation that you've set here at our agency and the way you've led with a team atmosphere, and we work together as a team on many initiatives, and that's what's been so helpful as this transition takes place. Because to me, it's very seamless transfer as Deputy Chief Mullins steps up to Chief of Police, I step up to Deputy Chief, and many other people in our organization are stepping up as well with that continued movement as you depart. But we're going to hit on all cylinders and continue to do amazing things. Our officers who work, and our staff in dispatch and records, and our evidence techs who continue to work hard each and every day to keep this city safe. And every day I'm amazed by the work that they do and how they keep this city safe. Just before we went on live here, we heard an officer call for help at the Walmart parking lot where he is patrolling Walmart, notices something suspicious, interacts with that person, and that person wants to fight him. Thankfully, no injuries reported. Other officers got on scene to help him and take that person into custody. And we're still waiting on an update about what all that was about. But just goes to show what our officers do and our staff does to keep this city safe, because we're constantly influenced by outside criminal sources beyond our community that come in our community. And whether they're going to do crime or not do crime, what we see is there's a criminal element that's here. Our officers are going to engage that criminal element to ensure that they're not able to commit crime here. And my guess is we'll hear this person's probably wanted or has a large amount of drugs on them if they were able to react that way to our officer and try to fight that officer. So we'll just have to see.
I'm blessed as well, as you alluded to a little bit ago, with the different moves that takes place. It opens opportunities for others in the department to move up and to become leaders and expanding their leadership capabilities and their roles. And so, man, we're blessed here. We have new members, officers that we just swore in yesterday, and dispatchers that we swore in yesterday. So there are great things happening at the city of Mount Juliet. One more thing about safety is that as we're moving forward and the temperatures are dropping, want to also be mindful of the safety with our fires. We know people start burning wood during the holiday season. They're cooking and deep frying turkeys and different things. Just want to make sure that we're operating safely. And unfortunately, during this time, there are things that we can, have happen and have had happen to where fires have started, and we don't want that for anybody. So just make sure we're exercising caution and safety when we're doing the festivities this holiday season.
Yeah, for sure. And like you mentioned it too, Chief, with the holiday shopping season, we've already made efforts to redirect a lot of our officers in that area. Our crime suppression unit, a group of detectives, will be spending the evenings, well, actually throughout the day and into the evening until businesses close, in the shopping areas of Providence and Paddocks. And we've directed other officers, our flex teams and patrol teams, to ensure they have enhanced patrols all throughout the remainder of this month and next month throughout the year. To ensure that area stays safe, where we can quickly respond to incidents of attempted theft, where you're seeing in other areas around our community, Nashville, where folks are running in, snatching clothing and trying to get away. We don't want that to be successful here, and we're going to have officers readily available to respond and intercept if that we get a report of that actively occurring. They're there, they're going to do it, and they're also patrolling to prevent it from even occurring. Just like we heard earlier, that officer in the Walmart area making patrols, he intercepted some type of criminal element before more was able to happen, and we're just waiting on an update for that. So a lot going on, busy season, and we just want folks to be safe. We're going to do whatever we can to keep this town safe too.
Absolutely.
So, Rich, with the holiday, how are we looking on the weather?
Well, folks, it looks like we are finally back in at least the start of the fall season. We're getting down in the 30s at night and staying up in the 40s and 50s during the day. Like coming up tonight, they're calling for some patchy frost and patchy fog overnight tonight. The frost and fog, try to say that 5 times fast.
Right.
It will start hitting sometime around between 10 and midnight tonight. And it'll carry through till about 8 or 9 in the morning when the sun really gets up and starts baking it off. And we'll be up around mid 50s tomorrow. So tomorrow during Thanksgiving Day should be kind of nice. Mostly sunny tomorrow. But again, we'll see some frost and fog through Thursday night and into Friday morning. But overall throughout the weekend, not terrible, but we're definitely down into that seasonable time frame with the temperatures. So make sure you got the warm clothes out. Make sure you be mindful of all the winter heater safety for your homes. Try to keep your heating sources at least a couple to 3 feet away from drapes and blankets and things of that nature that are flammable, to help keep our fire calls down just a little bit this year. So.
Gotcha. Good deal. I see a lot of sunshine showing, so at least during the day where the sun will be out. And we don't have a chance of showers until Sunday. So it looks like a good, other than some chilled temperatures, looks like we're going to have a good Thanksgiving for sure.
Deputy Chief, you guys are going to have to add to this format. I see we got news, we got weather. Now you got to have sports. So on a holiday season, football and sports is huge. And so what do you guys got for tomorrow? This football, who you picking, Rich?
I'm going to stay neutral.
I don't even, y'all know I ain't into sports, so I don't even know who's
You're going
playing.
to bring Justin. You're going to bring Justin Beasley. He's going to have to come here.
We're going to have to get him on, yeah.
And get in this.
We had a big game on Monday, the Kelsey Bowl.
Yes.
It looks like the Cowboys are playing. So, Chief, I know who you're going to be rooting for.
Yeah. Hey, every Thanksgiving, man, they play every Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
Well, and don't forget too, the Titans and Panthers are playing on Sunday at home here in Nashville, so that'll be a good game for Sunday.
Rich, I'm hoping to win some tickets.
Right.
Yeah, so special shout out. We have a local fan of our department that is also a Titans fan who periodically is nice enough to donate some tickets. And this weekend she donated some tickets. So we'll be holding a drawing for some of our employees and staff. So hopefully, Taylor, you might get lucky and win.
That's right. When are we drawing for that?
The deadline for all of our staff to get their names in if they're interested is Friday at noon. So right around Friday, around lunchtime, I'll be drawing a name.
Okay. Cool.
yeah, good deal.
Yeah, so just got an update from the scene earlier at Walmart. So the car was driving around with a tag displayed improperly. The person was driving on revoked. They resisted arrest. They had marijuana and cocaine and tampering with evidence, and that person is having to be transported to the hospital because they ingested that cocaine trying to hide it from the officer. So stuff that enters our town. And looking at the information, they're not from here. So, thankful for our officers and what they do to keep this place safe. They do amazing work.
Absolutely.
So if you have questions, folks, type those in the comments. We'll be glad to get to it. I see Devin does not like the cold weather stuff. I'm with you, man. And Dawn, just a happy Thanksgiving to all of us. Adonna, MJPD, and she's love MJPD, and they're going to miss their awesome chief. So thank you, Donna.
We are too, Donna. Don't you worry.
Absolutely. Tim Hancock, just happy Thanksgiving to all. You can keep up the good work.
Love Rob Gallagher's comment there.
Yeah, get you a green screen, right? That'll be interesting.
Thank you, Rob.
Mandy Murphy with a happy Thanksgiving. So thanks for joining us, folks. We do hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. And if you need anything, we're here for you. Just give us a call. Always ready to help who we can and serve who we can. Keep this city safe and just be a helpful resource to everyone that's out there. But
I guess don't eat that much.
what do you say, Chief?
So you guys don't eat too much.
Oh, I'll try not to. Man, I feel like I've been eating too much all week already.
Me too.
Yeah. I saw the little outfit for Oakley, Taylor. She's like a little pumpkin.
She is.
Is that the goal?
Yeah, just some fall colors.
Yeah. It looked like the outfit looked like a pumpkin.
It
The way
did.
it
It
was.
did.
Good deal. And Rich, you have definitely have not aged. Folks, if you notice, Rich is shaved and he looks 20 years young.
Like Benjamin Button, he ages backwards.
Yeah, he ages back. We like the shaved Rich.
I didn't want Taylor to have the lockdown on the good-looking face, so
Oh, I got you. There you go. There you go. That's it.
I shaved my beard off too, don't worry.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I can't grow one, so I'm not even going to try. So, good deal, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. We're here for you if there's anything that you need. And Chief, I'll let you close it out.
Well, again, we just say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. To stay safe, be blessed, and I may have one or two more of these opportunities to come on. And so, hey, as I close out, and I say all the time, man, I love you all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. God bless.
That's right. Take care, folks.